Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 12.
Listen, we got a lot to get into. Blair, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's get straight into it.
Hannah left. Bye, Hannah.
Yeah.
Miguel and Liv have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
She is happy he picked her, but she had no expectation that he would.
Mm-hmm.
He says that, he is a bit of a mystery.
Yeah.
He asks if she's going to get attached. She says no, and then they end up kissing, making out hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Liv is saying that he has given her butterflies. She hasn't felt that way with any of the guys in the villa yet. He is still very much open, but he solidified his choice for now. Literally in this second.
What did you feel about him picking Liv?
I didn't necessarily get it at first. I don't know. Liv hasn't seemed like the best person to me in the villa.
Yeah.
But they did have a good conversation and a good connection. So I couldn't fault him for it.
Yeah. So, I'll say his pick is just as random. And that's why Liv feel that it was just as random. If it was such a good conversation, if it was such a real good connection, she wouldn't be so surprised that he picked her.
Well,
but I think it was just a pick of but especially since we gonna see what he does in the next scenes and things like that. I think he just picked a random girl.
Yeah. So immediately Miguel goes to Nicole and tells her that he is still open. He's planning on keeping his options open.
He leaves Liv's from after kissing, making out with Olivia, right? And then he goes to Nicole and basically was like, well, my options are still open. If that's the case, why didn't you just pick her?
Exactly. Kendall went first.
I understand, but still. Right. It's just very interesting, but let's keep going.
So Hakeem and Janae end up having a chat.
Yeah.
Hakeem says that he's going to be Little Spoon tonight.
Yes.
And then they talk about breakfast. They're both into waffles. Hakeem says that Janae seemed to be getting upset at certain parts of the ceremony. Janae said that she honestly really didn't want to talk about it, but he wanted to acknowledge it. And she was just saying that, Connor's rude.
He was.
This is what it is. And he's like, well, we can move forward and move on from everything. And she's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's not really get into it, really.
Hakeem. I think we all know how this ends. You will always be remembered for saving our girl Janae.
Yeah.
Okay.
You served your purpose.
You served your country well, brother.
You did well.
Exactly.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. You know what I mean? That's funny.
Then moving on, we've got Leah and Serena.
Yeah.
Leah thinks that she effed up.
Tell me how.
She kind of doesn't want Connor no more.
What?
She doesn't want to kiss him. She doesn't want him touching her in bed. She hates his skinny jeans. He's too nice. Janae ends up coming over, and Leah tells Janae that, girl, I don't like him no more. They all bust out laughing.
Yeah.
Serena says, the thing is, Leah likes the drama. She likes the feeling of not being safe and secure.
Yeah.
Is he going to leave me? That's part of the relationship that she enjoys.
This is why y'all like Leah. Because y'all are like Leah.
Toxic.
Y'all are toxic and things like that. What is your thoughts on Leah letting Serena know, oh my goodness, I have the ick with him
I'm
now.
just like, this is convenient, ain't it? You were chosen. You get to stay on the island, and you could be like, y'all, I can't stand this man. Interesting.
Yeah, listen here. I just want to let y'all know that I understand Leah is a fan favorite. Don't understand why that is, but I understand that Leah is a fan favorite. But y'all must understand that y'all know that the longer y'all keep her on the island, she's going to end up back with Rob. It's not this is not going to be a situation. She had a chance to get with the nice guy. She had a chance to get with a mature guy. She had a chance to get with a guy that likes her to the point where he left his connection to get with her. She don't want him. No. She don't like him. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. You get what I'm saying? Those type of things. She wants to get with Rob. So let's make a deal. Y'all want Rob gone? I want Leah gone. So the polls are open.
Okay.
Let's get Leah off the island.
Okay.
And then guess what? I wouldn't mind if y'all got Rob off.
Okay.
But keeping Leah because Rob did her wrong, I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all.
Well, Kayla and Aaron have a conversation.
Come on.
They think that they're the strongest couple in the house.
Yeah.
They are super into each other. She starts crying because she expected to meet somebody here, but not somebody like Aaron. And honestly, Aaron has shown to be a really decent person.
Yeah.
Not even just romantic wise, but how he's there and a friend to the guys and the girls. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah. And truth be told, Aaron is the only reason why I even look at that couple as a real thing.
Yeah.
I don't trust Kayla. I think Kayla has a lot of red flags. I think she's very emotional. I think she's very impressionable. I think right now Aaron is safe because Miguel haven't picked her yet. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm trying my best, Blair. I'm really trying my best because I really want to get to the last scene. I'm trying to get to the last scene, and we got a lot to get through. But no, Aaron is the only reason why we even look at Kayla and Aaron as a real good couple.
Yeah. So we've got Serena and Cordell. Y'all, Serena is sitting on Cordell's lap. She is happy.
Now, I have a question, Blair, because while we was watching it, like, tell me how do you feel overall about Serena?
Whew. I don't trust Serena. I really don't trust Serena. When we get into their conversation, I feel like more is revealed about where her head was at when she initially gave Cordell the boot. And I want to believe her, and I want to give her the second chance that Cordell is giving her. But I'm just not there with it, y'all. I just don't trust it. I got to see more. Yeah,
and I fear that because she is attached to Cordell, before we get into the conversation, that Cordell is her only saving grace. Yeah. And because Cordell really likes her and we like Cordell, that we're willing to put up with Serena. And we're kind of blind hoping, even though we kind of know or kind of have that gut feeling that she don't really like him, we're hoping that hopefully you get to like him, learn to like him. You get what I'm saying? Because Serena, the minute that you are not with Cordell, I'm telling you, you have a lot of things against you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Well, Serena's sitting on his lap.
Yeah.
He feels that he made the right decision. Serena says that, honestly, she doesn't know how many people would be accepting of her being as slow moving as she is.
Yeah.
And she also, and Cordell was basically saying he didn't want to be the villain. It was a hard decision to make, but it was the right decision for him. Serena wishes that she didn't judge him so hard at the beginning. Yeah. She tells him that, honestly, she was judging him for no reason. She was just trying to find any excuse to run away. Serena tells Cordell that she told Miguel that she wasn't a friend couple, but that's not necessarily where she's at now. It's just feeling a little bit more romantical, as Cordell would say.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, like, it's easy to say what you told Miguel when Miguel didn't pick you. You get what I'm saying? Like I wonder why Miguel didn't pick you.
Yeah.
Was it the ex? Who knows? You get what I'm saying? But my thing is just as simple as, Serena, I don't trust you. And I think it's very convenient for you to now, even your logic right here said, I was judging you for no reason. Like, okay, then what's the reason for liking him now? To us, it just seemed like, to be safe. Yeah. And what Cordell said is actually telling. When he said he didn't want to be the villain, I think there was a low-key agreement amongst the guys to get Serena out.
Yeah.
And to basically be like, hey, why don't you try something like a friendship thing with Hannah? Hannah at least didn't reject you. You get what I'm saying? But it's just kind of hard to take that scene out my head of him bringing her breakfast, Serena, and like him basically telling her that she's beautiful and she's like fast walking and like not really acknowledging him.
Yeah, let me know how I can make a tea.
Exactly. It's kind of hard for me to get that scene out my head where he's really trying, and then for you to basically like on the dock talking to Leah and like Janae, basically saying, everybody's talking about, poor Cordell. What about me? Poor me. And it's like, it's hard. Once those words are out, it's kind of hard for me to unhear those words.
It is hard.
And then for her to basically, after Kendall and Cordell is basically talking about like, I feel like y'all connection is strong. And then they dog whistling at you, just trying to catcall and just being funny. And then you pull him aside and basically let him know, like, I don't like you like that. It's hard for me to unsee that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, Serena, I'm kind of off you a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Serena.
Yeah.
I just have a few more thoughts, but I don't know if I can even put them into words, really.
Yeah,
it's really just a lack of trust, but I can understand. I mean, look, these people are in their 20s.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to fumble, and the relationships aren't necessarily going to be smooth. They're also here to get to know multiple people.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seemed like she really, really didn't like him. I mean, in this conversation, she says, honestly, nothing was wrong with you. And I'm just like, Serena, I just don't know what to believe. I don't know. And this like affection towards him and happiness, it feels to me more so like, oh, I'm happy, I'm safe. He saved me. Like, this is a great guy because he saved me versus him being great for who he is and you appreciating him as a person and who, you know, you're getting to know. But
it's hard.
It's hard because I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. But we got to see more.
Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah. So. Well, as you're getting ready for bedtime, Liv tells him that she kissed Miguel in soul ties. Okay. Andrea wants to do things with Rob, but she has to stop herself.
Okay.
Cordell says that he got his first kiss outside of the challenge today.
Craziness, right?
Leah is talking about how she really doesn't want to cuddle at all tonight. And she tells Connor, you know, I get really hot. So I can't be cuddled up all night. But I think in this scene also they were talking about Miguel, and Andrea was saying I get kind of F-boy vibes from him.
Yeah, listen, she always said that when she didn't just say that tonight. If she said it tonight, she said that when he first came in and things like that. Basically, like there's an F-boy vibe to it, and she ain't wrong.
No, she's absolutely right.
She haven't been wrong really. Whole time I think a lot of people thought Andrea came in and she was this type of girl that like, oh, there's only sexual chemistry. And she ain't really nothing but just like, you know, Rob and her to have a sexual connection. I think there was a genuine connection, especially when you get out of a bad relationship. And I'm talking about Leah. Leah was his bad relationship because she needed reaffirming all the time. She was crying all the time. He always had to let her know, like, hey, I like you and things like that. And
nothing happened with Liv.
Exactly.
We're not connecting.
Exactly. Even though, like, Liv picked him, Andrea kissed him, but yeah, it's his fault. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just craziness, right? I think once you get out of a bad relationship, let me know how y'all feel about this. Once you get out of a bad relationship and you get into a normal relationship, it don't even have
to be that great.
It just got to be normal. It's like, people say thank you?
Yeah.
People hold doors? I know some of y'all women out there that probably was surprised that guys opened up car doors. Guys said thank you. Guys ask you what you think, because sometimes we can end up in bad relationships that kind of give us a false reality of what a real relationship is, and then you get in a normal one and you're like, I'm actually happy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So it's the next morning.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny when Hakeem picked Janae up. I was just like, okay, they got a little something going here. They got some sparks going.
I didn't feel nothing.
Okay. Leah is not feeling Connor.
Not at all.
She knows that this is supposed to be her sweet, safe guy. Yeah. And she needs to tell Connor, she's telling the ladies that she hates touching the night, but also during the date as well.
She don't like that man at all. She don't like that man at all.
Well, Serena likes Cordell now.
Yeah.
Cordell is happy with his decision.
Yeah.
Miguel likes his couple, and they were kissing last night. Liv says that he still wants to get to know everybody, but she gets it. It's still early on. Kendall is feeling really great about Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole says Kendall has gotten more touchy-feely since Miguel has gotten here, like marking his territory as if like he's literally peeing on her.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It's a lot to her at the moment.
I needed you to run that back for me. What is your thoughts on that about Kendall and Nicole's relationship and how she's basically saying like since Miguel been here, he's just been extra touchy and extra like basically marking his territory?
Well, because I think Kendall's scared of getting his girl taken. So I think that he's just trying to show more affection to let her know like I'm really into you. I feel really good about us, in hopes that makes her want to stay with him. Okay. So I think maybe it's a little bit of insecurity, but I think it's more so like he's just like, this is the unknown, and I want to make sure my situation is secure. So,
yeah. I'm gonna talk from a guy perspective.
Okay.
I don't know if Kendall, since and this is, I'm only talking retrospectively since we know what's going to happen. I wonder if Kendall kind of felt like Nicole's kind of withdrawn from me. So that's kind of like, I don't know what came first with them two, the chicken or the egg. I don't know if he kind of felt the withdrawn from Nicole. That's why he's kind of like touchy, feely, or he just automatically went with like, oh my goodness, a new guy's here. Let me just make sure I just hump her. You get what I'm saying? So, and I think many times in relationships, I've been in relationships before to where the women haven't said it to where they feel withdrawn, but you could kind of feel like there's a shift that happens. You really can't explain it. Sometimes the women don't really even know it. They feel something, but they don't really know it themselves to really explore it. But you're just like, I see how you kind of looking at him kind of long, and maybe I just need to reaffirm her, but it comes off as insecure and things like that. Kendall's better than me. I just leave. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Kendall, because of his history, based on what we know, based on how he lost his virginity in college into a serious relationship, I think he feels a lot of insecurity all the time, you know?
Well, Leah pulls Connor for their conversation.
Yeah.
She tells him that she's just not a very touchy person.
Okay.
She's not the type to grab his D the first night, and he wasn't really expecting that.
He said, okay.
Leah said that she needs a little bit of, you're going to send me to the psych ward. She tells us that in the confessional.
Yeah.
Connor says that he touches to let people know that he's into them, but he gets how some people just might need to grow into that.
Yeah, so is this a situation or an example of manipulation right here? Because she ain't telling the truth.
She's not telling the truth.
Is this a situation or an example of gaslighting? Because she's definitely making it seem like...
They'll never admit that.
No.
They'll never admit that.
You ain't got to admit it. Because guess what? The truth don't need no proof. You know what I mean? This is the truth right here. Leah is basically playing this guy. This thing that y'all think that Rob did to Leah, Leah is actually doing it to Rob. And Rob didn't even do this to Leah. And Rob just basically said, hey, it's going to take a lot.
Well, Leah's doing it to Connor.
Yeah. She's doing it to Connor 100%.
Yeah.
Rough. And the thing about it is, at least Rob said, hey, I like this new girl and I want to explore it. She's basically making it seem like, listen here, I'm not touchy. I'm not going to grab your D on the first night. Kind of like, did I ask?
Yeah.
So it's not even a touchy thing. Just tell him you don't like him. Why don't you just be honest and say you don't like the guy no more?
Well, she don't want to get dropped from the villa, so she got to keep that connection. But she don't mind going to all the girls talking about, y'all, his jeans is too tight.
Exactly. So it's like, and here's the thing. I'm not even a defender of Connor. Because truth be told, you deserve this, Connor. Because you wanted to leave Janae and wanted to go with Leah. And Leah wants someone that can potentially send her to the psych ward.
Yeah,
Her words.
I'm going to let Karma have its way.
Yeah, let Karma do his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Stand out the way.
You know what, Leah? Godspeed. Continue to do your thing. You know
do your thing, girl.
Do your thing, Leah. Do the thing that we expect you to do.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, Rob and Andrea talk. He asked what her dream date is.
Yes.
Andrea would like a picnic on the beach, and she's never had that before with the guy. And he's like, you live in Miami. Like, a guy's never taken you on the beach for a picnic.
That's
she's
a layup.
Just with friends or like my mom. She wants to know what his perfect date is or what he usually does for girls, but she would rather he surprise her.
Yeah.
Andrea thinks that they're growing as a couple. He apparently gets a little happy when she's around.
A little happy that he needed a couple pillows. You know
exactly.
What I mean? Listen here, man. I like their connection because Rob has experienced a real relationship to where he don't have to keep reaffirming somebody. And it just seems like, okay, until I actually see flaws of their relationship, I'm not going to make them up. You know what I mean? Like this is we review the show and I'm not going to make things up. It's already enough information there in the show for me to see. Yeah. You know what I mean? So right now I'm just like, okay, Rob is just a little, he's just a little horny. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it is what it is.
So Miguel pulls Nicole for a chat.
Uh-oh.
He wants to find a girl who he can get to know and have something with outside of the villa.
Uh-oh.
Miguel tells Nicole that she is the girl that he wants to get to know the most. He knows he has to put in work with her, though. Kendall can see that they're talking, and he jokes that he's going to beat him up.
You see what I mean?
Miguel is happy with his decision with Liv, but he tells Nicole that he would like to share a bed with her.
Wait a minute.
Nicole lets him know that you are my type physically.
Oh, my goodness.
And she is enjoying getting to know him.
Yeah.
Well, Cordell tells Kendall, you look worried, my guy. Kendall doesn't want someone stirring the pot with his relationship.
What is your thoughts, Blair?
My thoughts. Miguel, I feel like Miguel, I think he's just working through the list of all the women. I mean, I don't even know, because when he first came in and said he's going to take his time with Andrea and stuff like that, I'm just like, I think he's here to mess around with everybody's heads. Like, he is here for play. He is here for fun. Yeah. And whatever sweet nothings he's telling these girls, don't believe it. Yeah. I wouldn't believe any of it. So,
can I ask you a question, a personal question, right? Sure. As from a female perspective, right? Let's just say, let me add a scenario. Let's just say Nicole is really like, I'm not going to do nothing bad. Like even though he's my type physically, I'm with Kendall. I'm going to stay focused on Kendall. Can you speak on the POV of, okay, I like the bad guy though, or just the liking someone that you just know that's like, because she even said in a scene down the line, like, he makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Even though she likes Kendall, and I think she likes Kendall because she respects Kendall. He's a nice guy. But there's just something that is just like, it's just that type of guy. That's just like, it just does something.
I can speak on this very well. I've been on that cycle
Uh-huh.
until, thank the Lord, I met my husband. Yes. Okay. So, and I know ladies, a lot of us have been in that cycle as well. Mm-hmm. It is, at least for me, a lot of those guys tend to be very charismatic. Yeah. A lot of fun. Yeah. Really exciting. Mm-hmm. And you're always kind of kept on your toes because are they going to text me? Are they not going to text me? Oh my gosh, they texted me. Oh my gosh, they want me to come hang out. Yeah. And it's just like, it's exciting thing because it's not something that's very predictable. Yeah. And also, if he's really attractive, I mean, that makes it like 10 times even harder for you to stay away from somebody that you know you probably shouldn't mess around with. But it's just like, they're so fine. I know this isn't going to last a long time, so I'm just going to kind of enjoy the ride. Yeah. But my concern with Nicole is that she's not peeping that this is just a good time, not a long time. And I think she's going to find herself twisted up and in an awkward, terrible position at the end of it. But I'm just like, I understand, I relate. And the thing is, it's not necessarily that you don't like the good guy. It's just that this other one, he kind of doesn't give you the time of day all the time. So it's just like seeing a family member that you might see once a year. Oh my gosh, like, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to spend time with you because I never know what I'm going to get with you. Yeah. But when you do come, we have the best time, you know?
And so, unfortunately, I must tell on myself, you know.
You've been that guy. Not to me, thank God.
Not this blatant, okay? no, not this blatant to like the guy. I'm not gonna be with my girl and then literally go downstairs and talk to another girl. I was never that bad, but I do have a very, and even my wife can attest to this, I have a very nonchalant attitude. Yeah. So it's like, it's rather, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I kind of have this, and it's kind of toxic in a way. I don't need you, type of thing,
and it kind of makes you want to.
You're right. Thank you. Right. So, but the only good thing about it that I think Kendall is playing too much. I think when two guys are that different, it makes it odd. Now, at first, when you see Kendall, it just come off as cute and like, you know, funny. Yeah. But when you have something to compare it to that's completely the opposite, now Kendall little quirks is goofy and it's not like, it's just childish. It's childish now. You know what I mean? He over there bench pressing. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna beat him up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And while over there, she's like, how tall are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, now it's like, you know, if you want to be with a boy, be with a boy. If you want to be with a man, be with a man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I've changed. You know what I mean? I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I treat my wife well. Yes. Okay, so it's like, you know, forgive me if anybody's watching this that y'all know. Okay.
Well, Liv gets a text. Yeah. It is time for the challenge called Burning Love.
Oh, yeah.
So the couples have to make their way through this festival. They have to wear goggles, and one has to guide the other to find a cupcake. Then they have to feed the mushroom cake to their partner. They have to go to the slushies, pick a drink, read the statement, and throw it in the face of the couple or person they think it matches the best. They have to go to a toilet to find this phone, take a selfie. They get this goop drenched over them. And then they have to have a makeout session.
A lot to just basically read the glass and throw it in people's face. You know what I mean?
So Kendall and Nicole go first. Yeah. They get couple most likely to burn another couple. They choose Miguel and Liv.
Yes. Now, I just thought of something, Blair, and I'm going to bring this scene up once we get to the last scene. Because I've now since I'm thinking about it, I'm like, the last scene make more sense in comparison with this scene.
Yeah. Next, we have Leah and Connor. Yeah. Which couple would I not want to be abandoned in the desert with? They choose Hakeem and Janae. Yeah. Serena and Cordell get which couple is the most toxic. They choose Connor and Leah. Yes. And there was a little skerfuffle around this decision. Connor wants to know why they were chosen for that. And Serena says, well, Connor, you threw shade at Janae in the speech. And individually, y'all can be a little toxic.
And listen here. And that's when Leah is basically like, oh, okay, well, if I'm toxic, What are you? I'm like, wait, okay, don't let all the secrets out the bag. Don't let all the cats out the bag.
Let me color it a little bit more. So they have their kiss on the mat, get all dirty. As they're getting ready to go sit back down, Leah's like, you're my girl. Like, why would you choose me for that? And Serena's like, yeah, I'm your girl. That's why I can say that you're toxic. And Leah's like, so what is this?
Wait. Girl talk should be girl talk. But Leah, what do you know?
Okay.
I know we've been talking bad about you, but what do you know? Because I know when girls be talking, they don't show everything. What has Serena been telling you about Cordell that like we need to know? You know?
So Janae tells them, y'all, let's be nice, let's relax, let's calm down. Yeah. And Connor's saying, coming from you?
Nah, I don't understand this.
I'm like, Connor, why do you have a vendetta against this girl? Like, it's the weirdest thing. Janae says, you think I've been shady? You're the one who threw a drink in my face. Any thoughts about that skerfuffle?
Listen here, man. Connor, I don't, it don't even come off as natural as even when he said, oh, coming from you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it came off as if he's trying to impress Leah. But the whole time he don't even know that they are a throuple. You know what I'm saying? So it just Connor just, yeah, Connor, you're out of here. Okay, it just is what it is.
And maybe that's why, like, it bothers me. One, like, there's no reason to be rude to Janae. Like,
Janae
it's literally no reason.
Facts.
You said you want to talk to Leah. She's been in the cut. She hasn't been approaching you about it. She hasn't been pulling you from conversations with her. Nothing like that. So for him to do it, and I really am thinking the only reason he's throwing shade and being mean to her is to try to make Leah feel more secure. Yeah. And Leah don't even like you.
The whole time. She don't like your pants.
She don't like nothing about you. But moving on. Liv and Miguel get which couple is faking it till they make it. They choose Hakeem, not Janae. And Hakeem was just like, yeah, she's still mad at me, so I expect that. And he's like, appreciate the cool down. And Janae tells him, what did I say about arguing with women?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Now listen here. They chose Hakeem and Janae as a couple, but only Hakeem got the water. I want to keep y'all in mind as Blair about to read the rest. Andrea and Rob haven't got anything yet. You get what I'm saying? Not toxic. Not ones that you think will burn out. You get what I'm saying? They are dry. You get what I'm saying?
Taylor and Aaron are next. They get which is the couple most likely to burn out first. They select Leah and Connor.
Yeah.
And they're like, why? I'm like, y'all really want to know why to everything.
Exactly.
Just to be mad at the answer. And they said, well, y'all were indecisive at first. Connor shouldn't have chosen Janae in the first place. Janae says, well, you know, they're probably already burnt out by now. Yeah. And Leah asks, well, who's over it? And Kayla says, you're over it. He's still into it.
Wait a minute.
And Leah thought it was hilarious. Rob and Andrea go next. Which couple would I like to see get dumped next? They choose Hakeem and Janae.
Keep that in mind. Because it's a foreshadowing.
And Janae asks, like, why were y'all choosing us? Andrea says, because you want a boyfriend, not a best friend.
Yeah.
Andrea just doesn't think that they have a strong connection. And honestly, out of everyone,
Andrea haven't lied yet.
Not really. They don't have the strongest connection.
Yeah.
Janae and Hakeem are next. Which couple is the most annoying? And she splashes both drinks in Connor's face.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Good job, Janae. Next, we've got Connor and Leah. They're talking after this because Connor is wondering what is being said behind my back.
Of course.
Connor asks her, are you excited to be in this couple? And Leah's like, I think we're on the same page.
Wait a minute. That's not a good answer.
So Leah has solidified that she's a liar.
Yes.
Connor would understand if Leah still had feelings towards Rob. And he tells her, if you feel that way, just let me know. Like, it's okay. Like, I understand that sometimes feelings linger. Leah says that she has fun together with Connor. The challenge maybe wasn't so much fun, but he took it on the chin and she liked that. Her chat with Connor is what she's saying to us made her realize that she is a bad person.
You are a bad person.
But they're here to change their ways. But in the back of her mind, I feel like it's more so in the front. But she said it's in the back. So in the back of her mind, she's still hurt about Rob, and she would like a bombshell to come in and catch her eye. But she ends up kissing Connor to say that they're ending on a good note.
So basically, this whole scene is basically solidifying that I was right about Leah the whole time. The whole time. And my thing is, I'm not going to defend Connor. To Blair's point, I'm going to let Connor have his way.
Yeah.
You wanted Leah. You wanted to take Leah. You have Leah.
Enjoy.
And when you have Leah, you have Leah. You know what I'm saying? Have at it. Here's the thing that's so interesting about this game. I like the fact. Let me give respect to Leah, just slightly respect, right? She could have used any moment to throw a drink in Rob's face, and she didn't.
Yeah.
Rob and Andrea did not be petty and throw a drink in Leah's face. You get what I'm saying? But I find it very interesting that when it came to toxic couple that should be dumped next, all those type of things that go flame out fast, Rob and Andrea did not get dumped at all. So there's obviously amongst the villa that they know, oh, this is real.
Yeah.
There's something real about this couple.
Yeah, they see the standings of the couples and they know which couples are strong, which not. It's not a secret to them where people stand.
Exactly. So this kind of lets me go, oh, now I know why Rob feels the way he felt at the end of the episode. Yeah. Because this is we kind of get a preview of what they think of the conversations that we don't see in these challenges. Yeah. And nothing they came away dry. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
So Andrea, Rob, Aaron, and Kayla are talking. Yeah. The consensus is things are probably going to end soon with Leah and Connor. Yeah. Connor says that all he can do is trust Leah. He'd rather risk looking stupid than ruin a good thing. Well,
you don't even got a good thing.
Do you? Serena, Janae, Leah, and Liv talk. Leah tells them how the conversation went with Connor, but she still feels a connection towards Rob.
Listen here. At the end of the day, she wants Rob, guys. It just is what it is. Yep.
Yeah. So it's nighttime. Kendall says this challenge was telling of where people think other people are at. Yeah. Nicole said that Kendall won't stop touching her.
Oh, my goodness.
She's still talking about it. Andrea is saying that Connor was caught off guard because Leah really never expresses anything to him.
Andrea still haven't lied yet.
Yeah. Kendall tells Connor that he did good by not barking back at Janae. Connor does intend to talk to her tonight, though. Okay. Well, Cordell and Kendall talk. Cordell tells Kendall that he doesn't have to worry about anything with Nicole and Miguel. Their connection seems pretty strong. Kendall feels that things are good with Nicole. He just doesn't really like seeing them chatting.
Well, here's the thing, Kendall. I know Cordell is your best friend. Y'all are real tight buddies. But I would not get any advice from a guy who tells me I feel like y'all connection are strong when he thought his connection was strong before Serena dumped him. So why? Like, obviously his discernment is not intact.
Yeah, he misses the cues.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? He thinks he's romantical with Serena. You get what I'm saying? So you over here like, hey man, listen here, thank you for telling me. Thank you for basically building me up and letting me know that, we have a strong connection. I think you need to talk to Nicole. But Nicole is nowhere to be seen. You don't even realize that your girl is missing and Miguel is missing. You get what I'm saying? You over here high-fiving with Cordell. You get what I'm saying?
Well, Miguel and Nicole are at the docks.
Oh, my goodness.
So he asked basically, why did you throw water in my face? And she threw water in his face because he's new. He has no loyalties. Yeah. He's been torn about the girl that he really likes. He has a sexual attraction to Liv, but he doesn't think it's anything more than that. He does really want to get to know Nicole, and he can see himself outside the villa with her.
Same lines, brother. I mean, Nicole she is in a web right now. She's trapped in his aura. You can see it in her face. She knows she's not supposed to be secluded with this guy because it leads to things that her body tells her to do. That she knows in her mind, I'm with Kendall. I want to build with Kendall. But when I get in this person's presence, my body takes over. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Nicole doesn't really get that giddy feeling with Cordell. Miguel said that if he gets a chance to pick, he would choose Nicole in the next coupling. He thinks it is the guy's job to make a move, and she likes that. So they end up kissing, and then again, and the second time is a kind of a heavy makeout session.
Listen here. Just to paint this scene, I don't know. They should call this the kissing doc, right? She says she don't get those feelings with Kendall, right? And she get those feelings with Miguel. When she first kissed Miguel, as in he made the move, she pulled back. Yeah. She pulled back. She tasted it though. Yeah. But she pulled back because she was like, I think in her mind she was like, this is wrong. But listen, you're there now, right? And then they kiss again, but this time they started kissing, right? And I'm like, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Whatever. And during this time, we are getting like cut-ins of Kendall down dancing, saying I'm sexy. I'm sexy. He's doing dances. He's doing chanting. He with the guys, being with the bros. And you can see the complete difference of personalities to where you got one goofy guy and you got one guy that's just serious. He ain't even like, he's not even funny. He hasn't even shown that side. He just like, okay, you need to be with a man, and a man makes the first move, and then he wants to kiss her. What is your thoughts on like this scene overall with the whole Kendall, Miguel versus Nicole, basically her dilemma?
I just feel like Miguel is just going to use Nicole and then throw her to the wind when the next interest of his comes in. And I don't fault Nicole for exploring her connection with him. They should be having fun, getting to know people. But I just don't want her to take him seriously and then end up empty-handed at the end. Yeah. So. Yeah,
the minute that they said on their date, Kendall and Nicole, that she said that she's into video games and he said that he's into video games, I was like, oh, y'all just friends.
Oh, okay.
Y'all might even be roommates. You get what I'm saying? But it's just something, at the end of the day, I feel like most women, most heterosexual women, wants a man. And if a man presents himself as a man, and that's what Miguel is doing. Remember, Nicole don't know all this stuff. That basically what we think, that he got a list and he go check it twice and go down there. She's like, okay, he likes me. We all fall for that trap. Well, oh, he likes me and he makes me feel things. I get nervous when I'm with him. It just is what it is.
Yeah. Do you think she was wrong for exploring the things with Miguel, or?
I'm gonna be honest. No. No. Only because I think Kendall is a goof.
Okay.
Right? I think she was in a position to where when a man wants you, no matter what he wants to do with you, meaning be faithful to you or not be faithful to you, when a man put that full court press on you and you already find him attractive and he's basically telling you like, I want you.
Yeah.
And you feel something, it's kind of hard to resist that.
Yeah.
It just is. I'm not judging based. I know Miguel is going to toss Nicole to the side.
Yeah.
Right. But it's kind of hard for me to see Miguel being a man in this position, hard pressing Nicole, and then I see Kendall downstairs jerking, basically saying, "I'm sexy, I'm sexy, I'm sexy." It's like your girl is upstairs kissing, and then it doesn't help that your girl is saying to everybody, he keeps touching me. He's basically peeing on me. You get what I'm saying? But he's down there basically like, I'm sexy. I'm sexy. I got nothing to worry about. And it's like you're a boy.
Yeah.
A man is hard pressing this girl and you're basically trying to basically like talk your way out of getting hard pressed. So I don't blame Nicole.
Yeah.
I blame Nicole for basically, put it like this. The only way to stop something like this is to not find yourself in this situation. Meaning like the minute that Miguel approached her and said, can we talk? The only way she could have went and said, no, I don't want to talk. I'm in a relationship. Or no, I'm in a coupling. You get what I'm saying? The minute she said yes, she already lost.
Oh, okay.
She already lost.
It was written on the wall.
It was written on the wall. It was already written on the wall.
Yeah. So Kayla and Aaron talk. She asked how they will go to festivals if he doesn't live in the U.S.
Yeah.
He said, honestly, he would just move. He is not committed to any one location, and he's also not going to do a long-distance relationship.
Yeah.
She would want to visit him in the U.K. as well, and he talks about taking her to see plays, and he tells her about, like, Wicked and Lion King, like, in West End and stuff like that. So that's why I'm just like, Aaron, he just seems to be, like, very cultured and knowledgeable. The conversations are good and interesting. Like, it's a good situation. But honestly, I think Aaron could be paired with most people and have a good connection. But he really likes Kayla.
I think he is knowledgeable, but I think his knowledge stands out more because I don't think Kayla is knowledgeable about anything.
Maybe so.
I think Kayla is an airhead as well, and an emotional airhead. Something as simple as the Wizard of Oz to like the Wicked and stuff like that. And she said, I used to be in musicals and do all that stuff. You don't know nothing about the Wizard of Oz. Like it's kind of like, I think only thing they have is like, their connection and that's it. But Aaron's the only one holding that up for me, to be honest.
Yeah. So Nicole ends up talking to Kayla.
Yeah.
And she tells Kayla that, Kayla says, the doc, like I saw y'all. And Nicole said things were good on the doc. She has a lot in common with Kendall, but she doesn't get those butterflies.
Yeah.
With Miguel, he does make her a little bit nervous. Liv ends up walking in and asks him, "What's going on? I can feel something's up."
What's up, yo?
Nicole says that she and Miguel had a good chat and they did end up kissing. Liv tells her, "Girl, do what's best for you. It's still early days." She would have been more pissed if Nicole didn't tell her. Nicole now has to tell Kendall, and she knows that that's not going to be a good conversation.
Your thoughts on that alone? Were you surprised by Liv's reaction?
A little bit, because of her situation with Rob and Leah. I thought that she would take it hard to be like, again, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's fine, I guess. Maybe Liv can see the F-boy in him, and she's not too worried.
Oh, you said like maybe because she saw what happened with Rob and Leah that like she thought like it's like, oh my goodness, this happening to me or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I thought you was gonna go across the lines of like basically Hakeem standing up, basically wanting to be with Nicole or something like that, or wanting to be with Andrea and something like that. And she's like, "Why are you gonna stand up for her?" I was surprised that Liv did not get mad. Right? I find it funny that Liv walked in basically like, "I know y'all talking. What are y'all talking about?" Liv always want to be in a mess. She always want to orchestrate mess, right? And once Blair said it to me, I was like, I can't unsee it. Liv is basically a tall, blonde tomboy. There's nothing feminine about this girl, and that like I see, like,
which is surprising because when I first saw her as the bombshell, I was just, oh wow, like this girl, she's gonna come in and wreak havoc. But she's like kind of very like brute, and just, kind of aggressive, and I don't think that's going over very well with the guys.
So it's like she's now in that role to where everybody view her as a friend, even though she's the one that causes havoc in the whole villa. To the point where when Hakeem confronted her, Hannah, when she was here, said, Don't talk about my friend like that, and it's like it's weird. While Nicole was in there applying makeup again because she just got done sucking face with Miguel, I do find it kind of strange that she felt the need to tell Kayla and Nicole before telling Kayla and Liv before telling Kendall. I think she should have told Kendall first. But this leads to basically my theory for the end of the episode, though. You know?
Okay. Well, Cordell and Serena talk. Serena's talking about how Virgos and Geminis are supposed to be like great communicators. Okay. She asks for him to kiss her, and he gives her kisses. And then during the kiss, like, she pushes him away. So that's just like another thing. I'm just like, maybe she just wanted, I don't know. I try to make sense of Serena sometimes, but maybe sometimes I'm reading too much into it. Because I'm like, why did you push him away?
Maybe it was too much. You know, he started kissing her on the neck and started licking her neck and stuff like that. Maybe it's just too much. Possibly. Janae
and Connor end up having their conversation. Yeah. And Janae asks him, "Who are you?" True. Connor tells her, look, he just wanted to sit down and clear the air. Yeah. He was a little bit feisty today. Janae thinks that he has testy comments. Connor thinks that he's told Janae from the start that he wanted to talk to Leah. Janae, her perspective is that she has had to come to him for clarification and updates on the Leah situation. Yeah. Connor disagrees, and he feels that he did express his opinions. Janae has completely lost respect for him. He does not understand Janae's side, and Janae says that you could have said that I could have done a better job communicating. Yeah. Then he tries to just repeat what she says, and she's like, you know what? Save it. Honestly, like, you don't mean it. You're not going to see my side. Yeah. Like, pretty much, you're trash. Yeah, you pretty much. Well, Ariana ends up arriving.
Okay, we finally here, guys.
Yes. Well, did you have any thoughts about the Janae and Connor?
I want to get to this scene so fast.
So everybody gets around the fire pit. Yeah. America has been voting for their favorite couple. The bottom three will be at risk and vulnerable for leaving the villa. Yeah. The safe couples are Liv and Miguel. They were immune. Yeah. Serena and Cordell. Of course. Taylor and Aaron. Leah and Connor.
Now, stop right there. You're going too fast for me, Blair. Okay. Right? Y'all save Leah?
Why? Yeah, she's America's sweetheart.
Why y'all save Leah for? Like literally, favorite couples. Leah and Connor is your favorite couple? Okay. it just is what it is.
Now, vulnerable. Janae and Hakeem.
Yes.
Rob and Andrea.
Yes.
Kendall and Nicole.
Now, if we know that Leah was going to be safe, we know who was not going to be unsafe. Y'all have an agenda? Y'all want to get Rob out of here? Cool. Even though y'all call Rob a scammer and things like that, truth be told, I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all feel the way y'all feel about Rob. A lot of y'all watched last season and things like that, and y'all saw Rob over in Casa. Right? Yeah. So y'all got premeditated notions of how y'all think Rob is and things like that. Remember, Rob, who is already on the island this year, is going to be a different Rob than trying to make it on the island.
He doesn't have to do what, and let me tell you this too. Rob does not have to do what he did the other season from Casa Amor to get to on the show. Mm-hmm. So I totally agree with you. He's going to come in differently, and I think that he's being as honest and genuine as he can. Mm-hmm. So, one girl and one boy will be leaving the villa. Yeah. The Islanders will make that decision. Mm-hmm. So the boys will choose which boy goes home. The girls will choose which girl. So as they're talking, Liv says, obviously, we're saving Janae. She has had the right intentions this whole time.
Stop right there. Is that fair? Putting all bias aside, is that fair?
No.
Why?
Because if we're going by connections and who has strong connections or even options, Janae does have the least options and connections on the island right now.
Yes.
However,
just
because she doesn't have a connection now doesn't mean she couldn't have one in the future, and she doesn't deserve to have her time here and opportunity cut short just because Connor wants to switch up on her. So
I agree with you. I think in these situations, we shouldn't vote for the future if there's a present connection that's stronger.
Okay.
So let's just say if Aaron and Kayla was up there, are we going to basically get rid of Kayla and Aaron because we hope that Janae will have a stronger connection? No, but I'm going to be biased. Because y'all biased towards Leah and y'all basically say she's America's sweetheart. And guess what? Janae is black and I'm rooting for her. Mm-hmm. It's just that plain and simple for me. Right? Like, and truth be told, to Blair point, the position she found herself in, she did not put herself in.
No.
Connor, who is the real snake, put her in this position to where now she has a new connection literally one day before voting with Hakeem. Mm-hmm. And then it doesn't help that they basically said we're going to explore what this is. So it's kind of give off like, okay, we going to see, but hey, voting just open. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So off top, Janae is safe. I'm like, okay, good.
Yeah.
You know?
Connor is saying that the other two have stronger connections, talking about Rob and Kendall.
Yeah.
Miguel and Nicole kissed, and Liv and Kaylor let the other girls know that.
That's very important.
Kendall does not have any idea.
That's very important.
Miguel says that Nicole has expressed interest in him, but also she has expressed interest in Kendall.
That's so dirty. The guys are hearing this. Kendall's up there. I don't even think he hears them. Right? So the girls know that Nicole is coupled up with Kendall. But they also know that she kissed Miguel and Kendall don't know. Okay.
Leah doesn't think Andrea is here for the right reasons.
Of course you wouldn't think that.
Kaylor says that Leah and Rob have a strong connection.
Yes.
If we go with Andrea, are we messing up something that could be good for them?
Yes.
And Liv is like, well, do we punish somebody for finding love? Well, you ready for the decisions?
You have any thoughts before the decisions?
Nope.
Okay, well, give me who the girls voted.
The girls voted to get rid... Well, we'll do guys first. That was the order.
Okay.
So guys voted to get rid of Hakeem, which I expected.
Yeah.
I expected.
Hey, listen, we said in the beginning of the episode, thank you for serving our country. You did. Thank you for your service. You did your part. You saved Janae. Hopefully you find love outside the villa.
Yes.
Right.
And then the girls decide to get rid of Andrea.
Man, the face Rob made, Rob was like, I know it's bullshit. Do Rob have a right to feel that way?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Because they did have a strong connection during the game. Like, nobody thought that they had a fake situation or anything was funny with it or that they were going to burn out soon.
That's what I was pointing to, yep.
So it really was a shock. And honestly, I'll tell you like this. I did not want Janae to go home. So I was fine with them saying Janae's off the table.
100%.
Now, if it's between Andrea and Nicole, they could have finessed it to say, Nicole,
exactly,
you don't really have a strong connection with Kendall.
Exactly.
You're interested in exploring with Miguel.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, Andrea has the stronger connection if Janae is off the table. But the thing is, I heard them talking that part of Love Island is exploring your connections, and they feel like that's what Nicole is doing. That's what Janae is doing too with Hakeem, but y'all just don't want to take it seriously because it just happened a few hours ago.
And that's what Rob was doing. Hold on, no. And that's what Rob is doing or was doing. But obviously, Andrea get punished for it. I don't think she's here for the right reasons. What you mean?
Yeah.
Like, 100%. Okay, if we gonna be biased and take Janae off the table, okay, we're biased. We taking Janae off the table. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? You could have easily got Nicole up out of here by saying, hey, you have a connection with Kendall. You kiss Miguel. Miguel's with me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You're not serious about your connection with Kendall. I think, we have to get rid of the least worst option. We can just get rid of Nicole. Mm-hmm. It's just that plain and simple. Truth be told, Liv, I don't know. Liv got 9 lives or whatever it is. Even when they said that Miguel and Liv is exempt from voting, she had to look to Miguel and say, thank you for saving me. Because you know,
she knows.
You know for sure.
Yeah.
Listen here, you missed it one time.
Yeah.
But we gonna get you in the bottom. You get what I'm saying?
Well, Rob is saying, like, what the F, y'all? Yeah. He starts crying. Andrea's crying.
Yeah.
Aaron is basically sticking up for Rob and Andrea, saying they have a strong connection. Why would you knock Andrea out? If it was me and Kayla up there, would y'all have did that to us?
Yeah.
So Janae is like, it's hurtful because obviously they're talking about me, about not having a connection. And I'm just like, yeah, Janae, they're talking about you, but just sit down. Hurry up and sit down. Hurry up and sit down.
Go to the side.
Before they change their mind.
Exactly.
Rob hugs Andrea, and she said that she found something and she wanted to see it grow.
Yeah.
Rob is saying that he's leaving. Y'all got rid of 3 people tonight. It's
facts. Stay on business, Rob.
So we will see tomorrow if Rob actually leaves.
He's not leaving.
Yeah.
We know Rob's not leaving. Yeah. Right? Listen here. Even the guy said, Miguel was like, listen here, that was an illogical choice.
Yeah.
That was an illogical choice. And do you know what's even funny about that? Because to him, he's probably like, truth be told, Nicole can go too.
Yeah, Miguel don't really care. Miguel don't really care if Nicole goes. Miguel just got here.
Exactly.
Okay, he's open to anybody.
Exactly. So the girl that he was just making out on the deck, even he can say, okay, like, it's between Janae and Nicole. And he's like, I just don't see why Andrea would leave. Like, it doesn't make sense. Do you think a decision like this can turn everybody against Janae?
No, I don't think so.
Talk about the guys.
I don't think so. Because she didn't make the decision. So I don't think they would turn on her for that. No. You do?
There's something going on in that house that production is doing, which is genius in a way. This is not Friends on Island. This is Love Island, or Friends Island. This is Love Island. But friendship is important on this.
And that's what saved Janae.
Mm-hmm. Right? And as long as Leah's there, that counts as 2 votes, even 3. As long as Serena's there, that counts as 2 votes, even 3. So as long as Janae is there, that counted as 3 votes. Off top. I
don't get the math, but
the math is the fact that Janae.
How did you get 2 votes?
The fact that Janae was up there was 3 people automatically said she's off the table. Liv, Serena, Leah.
Okay, yeah.
So she's never gonna get voted out.
Got you.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If Leah was up there and Serena, Janae and Liv was in there, they would say Leah's not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. So, because the fact that they are a stable, that they are basically a throuple, they count for more than 2 votes automatically. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if we can ever get Leah out, because for one, she's never gonna be voted on the bottom by America, right? Janae, if she's ever voted on the bottom, Liv, Serena, and Leah's gonna save Janae. You get what I'm saying? So Janae's never will get voted out by the Islanders. Kayla, they love her as like basically a couple, saying, oh, Aaron and her, and things like that. So that's why I'm like, the one who basically made the decision of basically saying Janae's not going nowhere. Liv, you better hope you are not at the bottom, because I easily see Serena, Leah, Janae, and Kayla voting you out.
Yeah.
Because everybody else stable is strong. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, even though it is Love Island, I think friendship is the thing that saved Janae.
Yeah.
But I do feel like the guys do feel like Serena is playing Cordell, And I do feel like they like, Janae, you don't have no real connection. So if there's ever an opportunity to where the guys vote out the girls and things like that, Janae is in trouble.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because that friendship is only for the girls. And as long as the girls vote for the girls, she always going to have 2 to 3 votes in support of her. But if the guys vote for the girls, Janae is target number 1. Target number 1. Because of what the girls voted, you sent out Rob's girl. Rob's our boy. So that's why I'm like, I think she's in trouble. I think that stable is in trouble because they already don't believe that Serena likes Cordell. And they already feel like the Andrea getting eliminated instead of Janae. I think that stable was in trouble by like the guys.
Okay.
I think we go see some type of tension in the house with the guys.
All right.
And the girls. Your thoughts on this episode?
Overall, good episode.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happened. I was shocked by the decision, and I'm ready to see the aftermath.
Yeah. When I first started this channel with Blair was the reality TV show person that watched the shows. I never watched the shows and things like that. Now I kind of regret watching reality TV because now I'm fully invested.
It's like we're watching football games.
Like,
how we be hollering and screaming.
I have become the thing I hate. You get what I'm saying? I'm emotionally charged when I see comments and things like that. I'm like, why y'all think like this? You get what I'm saying? But just to give y'all one more heads up, get rid of Leah because y'all thinking by keeping Leah. And basically, y'all go try to get rid of Rob. She wants Rob. So if you let Leah get with Rob, that will be the couple.
Yes.
So if you want to get rid of Rob, I give you a deal.
Get rid of Leah first.
Y'all can get Rob. I give you Rob if you give me Leah. Let's do an exchange. All right? Anything else?
That's it.
Listen here. Y'all be good. Good night.
Bye.